She was the face of the 90s. Vogue once called her the most beautiful woman in the world. Linda Evangelista didn't just wear designer clothes. She defined what it meant to be a supermodel. With her commanding presence on Versace runways and unforgettable roles in George Michael's Freedom 90 and Too Funky videos, she became a cultural icon, known as the chameleon of fashion. Linda was one of the legendary 5 supermodels who ruled the era. And then she vanished. While her peers returned to the spotlight, Linda was noticeably absent. In an industry built on visibility, her silence was loud. Had she retired? Was she sick? Rumors spread, but the truth remained hidden until she revealed it herself. Years later, born in St. Catharines, Ontario, to Italian parents, Linda pursued modeling with purpose. After taking a self-improvement course in her teens, she entered the Miss Teen Niagara pageant, where she was spotted by elite model management. Her first overseas trip to Japan was traumatic. She walked away from a job that pressured her to pose nude. But she didn't quit. In 1984, she signed with Elite and moved to New York, then Paris, launching her career by 19. Success didn't come overnight. She hustled, working tirelessly until 1988, when photographer Peter Lindbergh convinced her to cut her long hair short. The Linda cut got her dropped from 16 shows, then became the haircut of the season. That bold move defined her reputation. She went on to grace more than 700 magazine covers and earn her nickname, the Chameleon. Her partnership with Steven Meisel produced some of the most iconic images in fashion. Alongside Christy Turlington and Naomi Campbell, she formed the Trinity, reshaping the modeling world. She famously told Vogue in 1990, "We don't wake up for less than $10,000 a day," redefining the value of models' work. While others launched businesses or acting careers, Linda stayed committed to modeling. She retired in 1998, returned briefly in the 2000s, and in 2008 was voted the greatest supermodel of all time by Fashion File viewers. But by the mid-2010s, Linda had disappeared from public life, not by choice, but by necessity. In 2015 and 2016, Linda underwent cool sculpting treatments, a non-invasive cosmetic procedure meant to reduce fat. But instead of success, she experienced a rare side effect: paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH. Her fat cells didn't shrink. They hardened, multiplied, and grew. She was left with painful, disfiguring bulges on her body. She could no longer wear regular clothes. Her skin would break and bleed. She called it permanent disfigurement. The fashion world fell silent. Offers stopped. No one reached out. Linda retreated, declining jobs, avoiding mirrors, and sinking into depression. Her son once asked her, "Mommy, do you remember when you used to be fun?" In 2021, Linda broke her silence in a brave Instagram post. She revealed her condition and filed a $50 million lawsuit against the makers of cool sculpting. The case settled in 2022. Her disappearance hadn't been dramatic. It was deeply personal. A struggle not just with her body, but with the impossible standard the industry placed on it. Fame didn't destroy her. The pressure to preserve the image fame had built did. But in 2022, Linda stepped back into the spotlight on her own terms. She appeared on the cover of British Vogue, jaw taped and neck hidden under scarves. The shoot wasn't about perfection, it was about honesty. She wasn't reclaiming a career, she was reclaiming her voice. "I miss my job so much," she said in the interview, "but I can't just take jobs like I used to. Not with what I look like now." She later appeared in a Fendi campaign alongside Kate Moss. There were no filters, no illusions, just presence. In a candid interview with People, she admitted, "Am I cured mentally? Absolutely not. But I'm trying to love myself again." Then, another devastating reveal. Linda had battled breast cancer twice. She quietly underwent a bilateral mastectomy and grueling treatments. She barely told anyone. Through it all, one person stayed close, Christy Turlington, who checked in often, never letting fame erode their friendship. Linda's return wasn't glossy. It was raw. She redefined what it means to make a comeback, not through reinvention, but through truth. The scars, the silence, the survival, all became part of her legacy. She showed the world that beauty isn't an illusion, it's in the courage to break it. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most powerful image of all.